Christmas is a time to be happy. It's a time to have fun with family and friends, create beautiful, amazing memories, share gifts, love, laugh. But sadly, for the Kilhefner and Klopp family, Christmas will be ruined forever. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Omodele Salu, and if you're here, it means you're invested in true crime content as I am. So welcome, take a seat. I'm going to be posting a lot of content like this, so if this is something that you would like, please like, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on so you can get notified when I post a new video. Now that all that is out of the way, let's dive right in. Stephanie Kilhefner Klopp was born on the 22nd of November 1980 in Lancaster County in Pennsylvania in the United States. She was 34 years old, and from all I could gather about her life, she was like a pretty amazing person. She was a great mother, a great friend, a great wife, a great auntie, a great daughter. I was about to say grandparent. She was a great granddaughter. So she was just like an amazing person all around. One of her nieces, Cheyenne Smith, actually describes Stephanie as the person who would do anything for you if you needed help. She was the best aunt I could ever have. So Stephanie was just like an amazing person. Also, one other thing that was so amazing about her was that she loved animals. All right, so before she died, she actually had like a quarter horse mare, a foal, a shinkotig, I don't know if I pronounced that well, pony, who had like one blind eye, and a Nubian goat. So there's a great story here, a really sweet story. Like the pony and the goat, they were like best friends according to like Stephanie and her friend. So they didn't want to separate them. So she wanted anybody that was taking them to take them both because she felt like they were best friends, which is so sweet. But sadly, the job of caring for her family and caring for these animals just got too much for her, so she had to like give them away. According to her friend Kim, she was a rescuer, and she would take in all of these unwanted animals that other farms kind of like rejected. I don't know if that's the word to use, but she would take them all in and start caring for them. Um then she would then go ahead to like look for better homes for them. In 2009, Stephanie met a man. His name was Dustin Klopp, and they fell madly in love with each other. That same year, they had their first baby together. She was a girl, and they called her Taylin. The couple then went to have another child, and this was in 2012. It was a boy, and they called him Darian. Records show that they applied for a marriage license in 2011, and on October 1st of that same year, they were married. They also had like a wedding ceremony in 2013. Now let's talk a little bit about this man that Stephanie met, fell in love with, and got married to, Dustin Klopp. Dustin Klopp was born on the 19th of September 1978 in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania in the United States. He was a 36 years old construction worker who apparently, according to reports, worked a lot. Dustin had quite a few run-ins with the law. He was arrested in September 2009 on drug charges in Lancaster County. He pleaded guilty and served the minimum of a 2 to 4 year prison term. Why is it so hard for me to read? He was released in September 11. Dustin's record also includes 2 guilty pleas to DUIs in 2007, along with a plea to resisting arrest in one case, a 1997 guilty plea to burglary and simple assault, and a 2001 guilty plea to burglary again and resisting arrest. Court records show that Dustin was convicted in 2004 in Okaloosa County, Florida. I don't know if I pronounced Okaloosa well, please, if I did not, I'm really sorry. He was convicted of burglary and grand theft of an automobile, and he was sentenced to 18 months in prison and placed on a 2 years probation. In 2005, Klopp apparently violated his probation, and a warrant for his arrest was issued. He was wanted in Florida ever since. Now, he was wanted there, but the police in Florida are saying that it's not necessary to like try to capture him when he's not like in Georgia or Alabama. I don't know much about all of this, so I'm just here. I'm just like saying what I read, what I researched. So if there's anyone who knows about these things and how it works, they can please let me know in the comment section. Thank you. On Wednesday, December 24th, Christmas Eve of 2014, at around 10 p.m., Dustin and Stephanie got into an argument inside their rented home on 623 Georgetown Road. I couldn't exactly find what this whole argument was about, but it escalated really quickly. Dustin punched Stephanie in the face so hard that she fell to the ground. Then he grabbed a knife and slit her throat, and then he took an axe to her head. Now this part is quite confusing because all of this has been confirmed. We know that his fist was involved, the knife and the axe. But now I'm thinking, was it premeditated, and was the argument just like an excuse? It wasn't just like an argument that caused it. It wasn't like just like random. He didn't do it like spontaneous, sorry. It was something like he had planned. So the argument was just his own way of telling the story so it will sound better, not like it does anything. Anyway, I don't know what I'm saying, but your hand comes with your body, so we can say, okay, yes, that is a given. The knife, you might excuse it and say, okay, a pocket knife. But what about the axe? I've never owned one. I've never had the opportunity to own one. But usually, people I know who do is like they keep it at the back of the house in another business. So maybe like the shed, or just at the back of the house, or in a garden, or by the side of the house. Not right inside your house where it's just easily available for you to grab. Or maybe after slitting her throat, he then went to get it. I don't know. I'm just wondering what the whole thing. Now I'm thinking about it. Maybe I'm not so smart after all. Because if he had already slit her throat, then he probably just went to get the axe and see me trying to analyze everything and thinking, oh, wow, you have a point. Sorry, I'm a mess. I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know what I'm saying. This should have been a pause moment, but anyway, moving on. He put her body in a car carrier bag in a shed on their Paradise Township property and then tried to clean up her blood. The next morning, which was Christmas morning, Dustin got up from bed, went to wake his kids up so that they could all go together to celebrate Christmas in their grandparents' home. So that is his parents' home. Like nothing had happened. Fortunately for these poor babies, they were just 5 and 2. Thankfully, they did not wake up to see anything or hear anything. So I don't even know what would have happened if they had, like, it would be so traumatizing for them. So they had no idea their father had just killed their mom. When they got to his parents' house, Dustin just went on about his life like he hadn't just brutally murdered his wife. And this is where it gets weird for me, because from all I could read about Stephanie, she was a great mother, friend, auntie, granddaughter, daughter. She was all of those. You know, I said it in the beginning. She was just like an amazing person, and she didn't seem like the kind of person who would miss spending Christmas with her children. So why weren't they losing their shite and just like, where is she? But I'm guessing Dustin made up like an okay excuse as to why she wasn't there. I don't know. I just feel like maybe, but we do not know. So let's not speculate, because I feel like they were probably worried anyway. So let's not speculate. At about 5:20 p.m. on Christmas Day, the Lancaster State Police got a call. The man on the other end of the phone was pretty much telling the authorities about how he had killed his wife. He told them where to find his body. He just pretty much confessed to this crime, and he's telling them, oh, look, I'm going to turn myself in. And the police, of course, they were shook because they had no idea that a crime had actually been committed. So it's like, what is going on? And the district attorney was actually saying that it's weird for people to just call. It's not like it doesn't happen, but it doesn't happen often. That when they call to confess to a crime, it's usually when it happens in self-defense. 10 minutes later, a state trooper arrived at their property at 623 Georgetown Road and found Stephanie's body in a car carrier bag in the shed exactly where Dustin had said it would be. As promised, Dustin did turn himself in at exactly 6:30 p.m. that same day. On the 26th of December 2014, Dustin Klopp was arraigned before the Lancaster District Judge, Bruce Roth, on the charges of homicide, abuse of a corpse, tampering with or fabricating evidence. He was being held at the Lancaster County Prison without bail. Lancaster County District Attorney Craig Steadman said, "It's chilling, just awful. The timing makes it worse. Then you put kids in the mix and it makes it even more difficult. Christmas for them is ruined forever. It's just terrible." And this is exactly how I feel. Christmas is not going to be about Christmas anymore and all the love and the laughter and the happiness. It's now going to be about this horrible thing that happened to them. I don't know. It's just so sad and so annoying too, because why? Stedman also said there was no prior criminal incidents of domestic violence between them, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen. And this is also how I feel, because yes, there were no records about it, but that does not mean there was no kind of like domestic abuse and violence going on in the home, because we have the words of a killer. The other person that was in the room, Stephanie, my friend is Stephanie, and I just keep on mixing it. Stephanie was not there to, Stephanie is not here to defend herself and say, okay, this is how it went down. So we just know there was an argument that happened. Stephanie's niece, Cheyenne Smith, also talked about how she saw no signs of trouble in her aunt's relationship with her husband, Dustin. She said she always made it seem like it was perfect. She loved her kids and she loved Dustin. She would do anything for them. Now, I don't quite know where to fit this, but I feel like I need to at least acknowledge it. In October 2014, so the same year that she died, Stephanie made a post on Facebook, and it said, "This is just a little reminder to all those out there who bully. What you say or do cannot be reversed. The damage it leaves is permanent." And people are trying to connect this to Dustin and say it was about Dustin, but I don't know, because I say a lot of things on Facebook and make random posts. That does not mean that it actually applies to me. I don't know if you get me. So yeah. Also, there was this one source that kept on saying the police believe that Stephanie was sexually assaulted during the course of the attack by Dustin, but I didn't see it on other sites, so maybe it's not true. Stephanie Kilhefner Klopp died on the 24th of December 2014, and her memorial service was held on Saturday, January 3rd, 2015 at 4 p.m. from the Parksburg United Methodist Church. Dustin actually never got to pay for his crimes. He did this horrible thing and he never got to stand trial. He killed his wife in that horrible manner, but he just never got to stand trial, because while he was in prison, Dustin actually hung himself, and when he was rushed to the hospital, he was declared brain dead. He was later taken off life support, and the coroner in charge, Dr. I'm sorry, I have to look at this, Diamond Tony, actually checked the pronunciation and rehearsed this, but I'm sure I'm still killing the name. Actually ruled the death a suicide and said the cause was lack of oxygen from passive hanging. Dustin Lee Klopp died on the 27th of February 2015. And that brings us to the end of today's case. Today's case is a really sad one, especially because it involves children. As at the time of this case, they were like 2 and 5, so now they're like 9 and 12. So what am I thinking about my maths? Anyway, so I don't know, it's just so heartbreaking. Currently, the grandparents are sharing custody. That is Dustin's parents and Stephanie's parents. We don't know who has like primary custody. It should not matter, because the entire family, they need to gather around those children right now and protect them and love them and make sure they're well catered for. There's also a GoFundMe that is still up to now. Donations are still being taken, so please, if you can, please, you should. It can be anything. So if you can, please just try to donate something. If you cannot, it is also very, very fine. I don't have any final thoughts for today. I just want to wish you guys happy holidays. Have a great Christmas, New Year's, just, I don't know, have fun, be happy, drink a lot of alcohol, eat chocolates. You need alcohol because I don't know, Christmas is just that time. You're glad to see family, but you're just pissing you off. I don't know. I don't know if everybody's Christmas is bad. I don't know. Anyway, I need to show you on my shirt. I wore this Merry Christmas your shirt. I was I was I was feeling the Christmas spirit. What am I thinking of what to say? I was feeling the Christmas spirit. But now I'm looking at it, I'm glad it did not show the entire video because it's too much. It is a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. And this outro feels longer than the entire case. So let me go. I I hope to see you guys next time. I hope.